Hello YouTube and welcome Diecast family to another Truck and Stuff Thursday, or should I say a monster truck takeover. So we're gonna check out a bunch of different Greenlight Bigfoot releases I have. And it looks like I'm missing one. I grabbed the wrong one, because I know I have a clean version of this. But the first one is going to be, I think, the first Bigfoot. It's definitely the smallest release, because this one's a lot bigger. But this is a dirty release here. Then, of course, Bigfoot is a Ford. But it looks like we have a Chevy here in a dirty paint scheme. Awesome detail on this. Absolutely love these Bigfoots. And they're all true to scale, so they look really good together. I'll show all of them at the end. Could have went without the all brown base on this. Of course, these base are plastic. Really freaking awesome, though. I absolutely love this. Pretty good weathering job. Then we got the biggest Bigfoot here. This thing's huge. And it rolls like no other 1/64th I have. Love all the decals that they put underneath it. Just awesome, awesome detail. Even got the bug deflector. I don't know if I've ever seen the bug deflector on any other truck release. Comment down below if you know if any other Greenlight. I'm sure there is. I'm sure there's a bunch of them. I can't believe I've never noticed one before. I'm going to have to go look for that now. Something tells me there might not be, though. I'm looking at a couple Greenlight trucks I have out, and none of them have bug protectors. So you get lens tail lights, it looks like, or no, just very well painted. I think that's just painted with a reflective paint, but you do get lensed headlights that are very well done. Then I have another large release. It has a bug protector too. But this one has flames. So I'm kind of a sucker for flames. Now, I do not have a whole bunch of Greenlight Monster trucks like I should. I've always told myself I was going to buy a case of them, and I should. I should do a case unboxing of them. But I have this one because I try to collect all these that come out once a year. It's always the same paint scheme, but a different vehicle. They have this in a lowered truck stance. And they have it in like a 240Z maybe. But they have several releases of it, which I do try to collect every year. Awesome detail on this. Just awesome detail. I just love the paint color. Green and white. I think it looks so freaking badass. Big old white letter tires. Get lensed headlights. Nice painted detail on the rear. Then we have an S10. Of course, I had to pick this up. There's actually a local company that has a S10 that looks real similar to this. It might, I don't know, it's a Bigfoot. But it's sat outside their business now for like 20 years or more. Around here in the early 2000s, a lot of people were buying mud trucks and building mud trucks at home. And there was several different places they could go run them on the weekend through mud pits and stuff. And you could win money if your truck made it through the mud pit. But I'm pretty sure that they don't have Yankee Lake Truck Night anymore. And Fireball Truck Night, they quit doing it a long time ago. So, I don't think there's really anything like that going on. Which is unfortunate. But nowadays, people got to put the money in their gas tank. And then for 2-3 years, we weren't allowed to do nothing. So love this S10 though. So happy Greenlight made an S10. They're just killing it with the 90s vehicles. I mean, the 80s and 90s vehicles, they're no dummies. They know that their buying crowd right now are the people who grew up with the 80s and 90s vehicles. Then I had to pick this one up in the Golf. Even though it's not really like a Golf paint scheme, that I would really consider it a Golf paint scheme. Because it's black and gold. It's a super special. But it has the Golf logos on it. So, and it says Golf. Super special might be like the Golf high octane special fuel or something. And it might be gold and black because it's their best. Back then, when this truck would have came out and been advertised in the Golf, because I'm pretty sure all of these monster trucks are based on real monster trucks. And the next one and the last one we have for this truck and stuff Thursday monster truck takeover is going to be this USA 1 that's extremely muddy. And darn it if I haven't told myself for the past couple years that I was going to pick up the clean one, the clean variation. For some reason, I think these were like a hobby exclusive or something. And I think the clean one has always been harder to get. I think it came out before the dirty one, and I think they sold out of them. I don't know. I don't know why I never been able to get the clean variation. But definitely need to. I think this is one of the best mudding effects they've ever did on a vehicle too. Like, this looks like real mud splashed up on it. Looks like a kid took it out in the yard and played with it during a rainstorm, got it covered in mud, brought it in, let it dry. I just wish they would have went with a black base and then did the same mudding effect on the base. That's the only thing I could see that would take this up a notch. But let me know which one was your favorite. Mine's any of the Bigfoots, as you can see. Definitely need to get a clean variation of this one too. I thought I had one. It might be over there on my shelf and I just didn't see it. But man, love the dusty weathering effect. This almost looks like it's just real, like, dusty. Like it needs dusted off, but it... And see, they did a darker brown base on this one, which would have looked better on here and here if they did this darker base. You can see how much darker this base is than this one. I think that base would have looked a lot better. Because from the side, it almost looks like it has a dirty, mudded effect. I guess they're going for a lighter mud color here. I don't know. But I think that's a pretty awesome picture right there. All four of them Bigfoots, plus all the other ones. Well, make sure to like, subscribe, and definitely leave comments. Have an awesome day.